gotta do more than she can drop it.
Wait, you can't talk about the video while she's taking it. No, pause.
Hello friends, welcome back to another vlog. I got a little sun behind me, but it's like also raining. It's like a sun shower. Oh my god, there's a rainbow in front of me. Look at that. Nice little rainbow. Anyways, I'm so distracted. Welcome back to my channel. Realize I have not started this yet, even though it's Monday. Saturday, I was working. It was the first day of our season. I mentioned this before. I work at a soccer club. So I was very busy Saturday, and then I had half an hour to literally get home and throw a bunch of stuff in my bag before I was going to Toronto to meet my friends. It was me and my high school friends. We were meeting up and going out. We were joking in the group chat today, like, oh, it's time for a quarterly hangout. Just because not all of us live in the same city anymore. So it was so nice to go out with them again. I didn't get a chance to show you my hair or makeup or outfit or anything because I took so long to get ready, and then I was also helping some of my friends get ready, so it just meant that by the time I was finally done, we just immediately started preying. Didn't have the chance. We just wanted to get the night going because it was like already past 9. We did not get to the bar until like midnight. It was definitely a late night. Oh, my friend is now here. I was waiting in the parking lot for her to show up, and she's here. So I will continue this recap at another time. Hello, it is now Tuesday. Let me finish my recap of the weekend now. I was saying it was a late night. We left the bar, got shawarma, went to bed. It was a late night for sure. And then we went out to brunch. The next morning we went to OEB, and it was pretty good. Kind of annoying because they don't take reservations, but you also can't put your name on the wait list. Like, it was really weird, but thankfully we got a table. Food was great. And then yeah, I decided to offer two of my friends a ride because they were going further into the city, and I drove there. Major regrets because as we were driving, we're like, oh wow, there's a lot of people, and then I remembered, oh, it's the Toronto Marathon. Took me 2 hours to drive home. Or insert this little map that I sent my friend of the route. It was ridiculous. Google didn't have any of the road closures, so I kept on like taking me like all over the place. And then once I finally got on the highway, there was an accident on the QEW, so it took me forever to get home. And then I literally like laid on my bed and did not move. I didn't even make my bed. My mom had washed my sheets, and I hadn't even made my bed Sunday night. I literally just corpsed. Yesterday, like I mentioned, I saw my friend after work. We went grocery shopping, and we were in the Asian grocery store, and it was so fun, just like, you know, picking out different snacks to eat and everything. I came home and I had like leftover timers from the day before, so I kind of once again passed out in the evening, forgot to update you guys, and now it is Tuesday. We are finally up to date. I'm sorry this vlog has been all over the place so far. It was a very fun weekend, which meant that I just wasn't on my phone, trying to be present and in the moment. Wanted to come on and do this clip while I'm still looking cute. I'm going to get changed, put my hair up, wash my face, and then I need to clean my room because it is still a mess from this weekend. Haven't unpacked my bag or any of that. And then after, I'm going to be making dinner. I'm going to be making ramen. Let me get changed. I'll set you up to do a little time lapse as I clean my room. Hello, good morning friends. Just finished up at the gym. As you can see, it's a little lighter out because I'm starting work a little later today, so I got to sleep in a little bit. Yes, just finished leg day. And actually, exciting stuff, I used the Smith machine today for the first time in a very long time, since like university or something like that. I finally felt like strong enough to be able to use it. I just was using it for deadlifts, but I think next time I do leg day, I could probably squat on it as well, which is very exciting. It shows that I'm growing stronger and more confident at the gym. I used to use it a lot more when I was in university and like going more regularly. I was a lot more fit, but yeah. Anyways, time for me to go home and get ready to go to work. Hi, hello. I thought I would come on and chat before I wash off my makeup. So I'm actually looking somewhat decent. I gotta say, this Patrick Ta blush, the longevity is amazing. It's Thursday. Just came home from work. Not really much to update because I haven't really done much, just worked. This did arrive in the mail yesterday. Yeah, I got my advent calendar and I know it's October. I'm sorry, okay? Saw people talking about advent calendars on TikTok. They didn't mention this one, but I was like, I wonder what they have on Sephora already. And when I saw this one, I was like, okay, yeah, I kind of want it. Yes, I did spend $130 on an advent calendar, but to be fair, it says it has a $480 value. Yeah, I'll link it down below, but it looks like it has a lot of really great stuff. So I'm excited to try it out. A nice combination between makeup, skincare, hair care, all that jazz. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna treat myself. This is gonna be my Christmas gift to myself. I'm gonna have so much fun in December opening this. But yeah, I know it's a little early to be buying it, but I didn't want it to sell out because I know this will sell out probably before it gets close to Christmas. So yeah, stay tuned for Vlogmas when I open that. And that's it. What else is there for me to update you guys? Oh, I finished the Winx TV series. Loved it. The second season was pretty good. That ending though, literally as I'm watching it, I'm googling like, is there gonna be a third season? I really hope they renew it for a third season because that show is really good. If you haven't watched it already and you love fantasy or if you like teen drama, it's highly recommend. Yeah, I finished that last night. So, oh no, I finished that Tuesday night, and last night I wanted to watch the new season of Love is Blind, but I realized that they had done like a 1 year 3 episodes, so I watched the first episode of that. But I think I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna watch the new episodes moving forward, and then like on a couple of days where they haven't released the new episodes, I'll go back and watch that season 2 recap stuff. I watched both of the seasons of Love is Blind. Freaking loved watching it. I love all the drama. Usually I'm not much of a reality TV person. I think I really enjoyed watching the second season the most because I watched it when I was in Vancouver. So we were able to like chat about it as we watched it. So that update. And also wanted to say the new Taylor Swift album is coming out tonight at midnight. Well, technically tomorrow, I guess. I haven't decided if I want to stay up to be able to listen to the album or wait until tomorrow. I guess I'll see how tired I am, because as much as I love Taylor Swift, I'm not going to ruin my sleep schedule just to listen to it when I can listen to it tomorrow. But I will in this vlog. I'll give you my first impressions of the album. I really liked Taylor Swift when I was younger, and then I went through a phase in like high school, kind of university, I wasn't as much into her. I think it's because I went through that phase in high school where like I thought it was too cool to listen to pop music. So because her albums were really poppy, like specifically 1989 and Reputation, I wasn't really huge fans of those albums at the time. Now looking back, I don't mind them, and even Lover to a certain extent too. I wasn't really into them when they were first released, and then when she came out with Folklore and Evermore, I hopped back on the Taylor Swift train just because those album styles are more my musical cup of tea. Like, don't get me wrong, her early albums are just like so nostalgic. And then I loved the Red re-release. It was just great. I think also just like when it came out, the day after it came out, I was like going through a lot of boy drama, so it was a really perfect timing. I was like crying listening to All Too Well. Now I have a hard time listening to that song because it just like brings up bad memories. But long story short, love Taylor Swift. Very excited for this new album to come out. But yes, I'm gonna change into my comfy clothes now, and I have not edited any of this vlog yet, so I'm gonna do that so I don't have to spend my whole entire weekend doing that. So I will talk to you later. Hi, hello, it is the evening, and as promised, I'm gonna give you my midnight review. If the quality of this camera seems different, it is because I'm filming on my old phone. I made all of my notes on my phone, so I'm gonna try and make this quick because the battery life is not very long. And also I don't want to talk your ear off for a very long time about music that you cannot listen to because copyright issues. But yeah, as you can see, I have my notes. I also did get my Boxycharm, which I will include, but I'm going to switch over to my other phone once I'm done this clip. So Taylor Swift. Let me powder quickly. I'm so greasy. So I just want to preface this by saying I am more of an instrumental focus than I am a lyricist, which I know Taylor Swift is known for her lyrics, so keep that in mind, that I'm not like the type to be like, oh my god, I cried over the song. I'm more like I like the drum beat type of girl. So yes, with that being said, I had listened to all of the like main album before I got to work, kind of like full experience, like just getting ready and driving in the car so I could focus on it. Then I listened to the 3 a.m. stuff at work. So I feel like I didn't get a very good first impression of it. I listened to it again on the way home, so I had a little bit of an updated thoughts of that. And I have 6 tracks that so far are my standouts. I think in the next vlog I'll give you guys my like follow-up thoughts. But first, starting off, Lavender Haze. I like this, and I don't mean this comment as like shade because I do like this song, but it literally reminds me of something that I would hear when I'm shopping at Aritzia. Just like the vibes of it gives me very much like shopping in a mall type of vibe. I don't know if that makes any sense. Maroon, honestly probably not one of my favorites. It's all right, but I found the backtrack overpowers the lyrics. And like I mentioned, Taylor Swift is known for her lyrics, so like the fact that you can barely even like hear or like really focus on them, I think that shows it's a bad tracking. So yeah, not the greatest start for me personally, but Anti-Hero, the 3rd track, that is definitely a bop. One of my star tracks, one of my 6-star tracks. I gave it this one. This is a perfect example of the tracking not overpowering the lyrics. And like I mentioned, I'm not someone who necessarily pays a lot of attention to the lyrics, but I was really able to focus and listen and hear the story with this one, which I appreciate. So next track, Snow on the Beach, very much Folklore Evermore vibes, which I appreciate because those are my 2 favorite albums. Where is Lana though? I love that she's featured on this and you barely hear her. You're on Your Own, Kid, it's alright. That's literally the only note that I wrote, and I cannot remember the song, so I think that just shows in the list of all of it, it wasn't the most memorable for me. Midnight Rain, the lyrics in this song echo another song. I believe it's Ricochet. Let me double check that. I have not confirmed this. Yeah, My Tears, Ricochet. I think the lyrics in Midnight Rain's mirror it, or like very reminiscent of it, which I think is really cool. I could be wrong. I'd have to listen to the song again, but I thought that was really cool that she's kind of like playing on a past song, or it's almost like another version of this song. The song Question definitely fits the vibe of like the whole entire idea of like this being like a midnight album, because I feel like the whole entire song is like a song of like pondering and thinking of like what ifs and all that stuff. So I like the story to it. Vigilante Shit, oh my god, I can already see this being on those like villain era Spotify playlists. It just is a great track, very much like Reputation era. I do very much enjoy this song. I gave this song one of my gold stars. Next one, Bejeweled, also one of my favorites on this album. It has very much like OG Taylor Swift vibes, like almost throwing it back to Fearless, which I love. Probably one of my favorite albums. So I love the like OG vibes. This is definitely one where you can like sing along. It's very fun. Next is Labyrinth, which is another one where I don't really remember it. I just wrote I like it and ooh nice at the end. So that is my first impression of that song. Karma, once again, a very vibey song. I remember this one very well. It's a little bit more like upbeat compared to some of the other songs, and it was very fun. I really like the line of Karma's a cat and it's purring on my lap. Really like that line. Sweet Nothing, not one of my faves. This is a very like classic, like nice soft Taylor Swift song, which isn't as much as my fave. I did see online someone mentioned that she wrote the song with Joe Jonas, which I think is kind of cute. So that helps my rating a little bit. Mastermind, this is a final track of the original Midnight's album. One of my favorites. If not, it might be my favorite. It's just the back track. It just like, it makes you pumped up. Don't necessarily love the lyrics as much as this one, but I do really enjoy it. It is one of my favorites. Now moving into her 3 AM stuff, which I didn't like as much as like the regular album. The Great War has a really good beat to it. Next one, Bigger Than the Whole World. Do enjoy this one. It was very vibey and chill. Next one, Paris, not my vibe. Wasn't a huge fan of this one. I saw someone describe it as a sad girl bop, and that's not my genre of choice when it comes to music. But it could also just be my mood. I'm very much a mood listener. I like to listen to different genres based on my mood. Anything from like pop to 80s pop to R&B, indie, rock, pop punk. I listen to everything except for like rap, heavy metal, and country. So like I said, I'm very much like in the mood. So maybe if I was in a certain mood, I would like Paris, but I don't see it being one of the tracks that I listen to a lot. High Infidelity, I like it, but I find it similar to other ones. Didn't really stand out to me. Same with Glitch. I found this to also be a little bit like one note. The whole entire song was just kind of all the same throughout, no variation. Not my favorite as much. Could've, would've, should've. This is one that I did like. It's probably my favorite of the 3 AM songs. The chorus is really good. It has a really good drum beat as well, which is something I find that there's like a lot of like synth in the whole entire album, but this one had a really nice like drum beat, which I felt move the song along, and there was like a progression to it. And then finally, Dear Reader, I did enjoy this one because it has that variation. It is a little bit more like synth pop, but it has that variation and it's just more interesting to listen to, I find. Like I said, if you couldn't tell, instrumentals are boring to me. I couldn't tell you almost any of the lyrics to a lot of the songs. That's just like not what my brain processes. But yes, Dear Reader, I thought it was a nice final song to wrap up the whole entire album. My overall first impression thoughts, like I said, I've only listened to some of these songs once, at most some of these songs like 3 times. Like I said, I'll do like another video, maybe like further thoughts. But my initial thoughts, it's a very Taylor Swift album. Like you can definitely feel the influences from her past albums. Like you got some 1989 vibes, some Reputation vibes, which is ironic because like I said, those weren't necessarily my favorite albums. But you got the like sprinkling of like Evermore and Folklore like hauntiness, which combine I think is pretty nice. But then it's also markedly different than her other ones, much more grown up compared to some of her other albums. I felt like it was a good collection. Like all the songs work well and a lot of them fit the idea of the album of like midnights and like what keeps you up at night. You got the more like party, you got the more like plotting, you got the more sad, and you got the more like happy. You got that like nice mix together. Is it my favorite album? No. I'm sorry, it's just not my favorite Taylor Swift album that she's released. Like I've mentioned, what I prefer is what I prefer. I do enjoy it. There are a lot of tracks that I do like and I see myself like adding to my playlist. This is probably not going to be an album that I listen like front to back very often. Like Folklore is my favorite one and I will listen to like the whole entire album front to back This one I really don't see myself doing, but there are some good tracks. Please let me know down in the comments what you think. Now let me switch to my other phone and we can do the Boxycharm unboxing. I'm gonna try and make this quick because I said that for the Midnight's review and I talked for like 12 minutes, so I don't want to make this vlog super long. I mean, I haven't edited yet, so I don't even know how long it's gonna be, but anyways, October Boxycharm. It's been a hot minute since I've talked about my Boxycharm on this channel. Okay, here's the little card. Very cute. Oh, they changed it to a vertical. How fun. Let's start with this one. This is the St. Lux setting spray. This is supposed to glowy setting spray. Oh, and it says it can also be used on clean skin. This is $25. Cute. Pretty small. Yeah, like this is only 2.6. Yeah, it's a little smaller than most setting sprays, but anyways. That was a little aggressive. Pretty fine miss. Nice scent. Do I look glowy? Probably. What are you? This is a Wonder Beauty Double Date Eyeshadow Duo. Fun. So the cream primes and then the other one adds color and a satin shimmer. Ooh. Cute. So this is a shimmer. Very nice gold. Oh. I blended it out. Pretty. And then this is a cream. Oh, and it's got a little mirror. Oh, that's a nice bronzy shade. This reminds me very much of the Auric. Here I am being like, oh my god, I'm gonna be quick, and I'm swatching shit. Anyways, this reminds me a lot of the Auric duos. These guys, I'll swatch it for you so you can see what I mean. So you got the shimmer on the top. The tones are slightly different. Okay, yeah, you can see the tones are very different, but same my principle, where you get the cream and you got the sparkle. I really do like this duo from Auric, so yeah, not necessarily like an everyday product for me, but maybe I'll probably use this sparkle. I like sometimes to wear a little sparkle on Fridays. Not today, clearly. I was feeling lazy today. That product, by the way, this is 26 US. Next, we got Half Caked. This is the Airbrush Complexion and Concealer Brush Duo. Thought it was gonna be a double-ended, but it's 2 brushes. So the concealer brush, which I really do like the size of this. This is perfect right under the eyes. And then you got your foundation. This is nice. I'll try it out. I could definitely use a new foundation brush because this one is old and discontinued. This could also be really good for creams as well. Love that. What else we got next? This is a Beauty Crop Stuck on You Eye Primer Base. Okay, I'm not gonna open this because this way I can donate it, because your girl has been using the same eyeshadow primer forever now, and I literally have like another one opened, so there's no point in me opening this when I have other products to use up. So this way I can donate it. Final products, we got Natasha Denona Cupid. I love how they're giving their Valentine's collection of Boxycharm. I could not find this. I knocked it over. Sorry if I'm tilted. There we go. This palette that I got in my September one, like, look, don't tell me this is not the same collection. And this is the Cupid eyeshadow palette. Unless Boxycharm and Natasha Denona made a special like Cupid collection for Boxycharm. Pretty sure this is their Valentine's Day collection, because I could not find this online. Anyways, this is a Cupid cheek duo cream blush and highlight. There's like a layer of condensation on this, I guess from being outside. I've not used Natasha Denona cream products before. We'll see how I feel about this blush. It's very greasy. Oh, and then it's a powder. Oh, powder highlight. Very nice highlight though. Interesting. I wish that was a cream highlight. I don't love having a powder and a cream beside each other, or if they are gonna do it, I'd rather it be like the Pat McGrath one, which let me show you. This Pat McGrath one, see how it has a little protective cover? So that way you don't get any powder and your cream. I would have loved that for this. Okay, I'm kind of curious about this blush. Let's put some on my face because why not? I'm literally gonna wash off my makeup right now after, so why not put some on? LOL me being like, oh, I'll keep this brief and short. Girl, I just knocked over all of my brushes. Of course. Oh no! I have like beads in the bottom of my brush container to help lift the brushes up, and they're spilling everywhere. Okay, let's finish filming this and then I'll fix it. Oh, that's a nice shade. I do like this shade. It's very red and flushed. I could definitely see myself reaching for this more in the summer when you want that like almost like sunburnt look. Okay, I played too much on this side. Oops. Wait, let me put a little bit of this glitter. It's pretty gold. Kind of wish it was more of a champagne. Let's try the cream. I really like that cream. Oh wow. Yeah, I really like that cream. Oh, I could see me wearing this like every day. I don't know how well you can see on camera because my light is really bright, but it just adds that like little bit of depth. But it's got like a little bit of shimmer. Wow. Okay, let me just put a little bit of that sparkle on top. I think I like the sparkle by itself. This video has become so long now. I'm gonna end it now before I'm gonna just sit here all night and put on makeup and talk and talk and talk and then have to edit all of this because oh my god, editing Leah is gonna kill me. But anyways guys, that is it for this video. Please let me know in the comments what you guys thought about the new Taylor Swift album. I love to discuss it. And yeah, make sure you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on my next Vlogtober video. And I'll see you in another one super soon, guys. Bye!